Dude, I hope their indefinite pause lasts a month, and then next month they come out and they announce that they're now M&Ms and it's all women. So I want to give you guys an update on a story we covered last week. It's on my second channel about conservatives boycotting M&Ms. And we mostly treated it like a joke, because I think it mostly is like a joke. Because the reason there's a guy by the name of Nick Adams who announced his campaign to boycott M&Ms because they released a new set of M&M mascots, or at least one that was a woman. And they were like, hey, we're gonna do a campaign to like raise awareness about powerful women and women making change in their community. That was really it. It didn't have much to it. I covered it at the time. It was like a milquetoast, like women are cool. I was like, oh, whatever, who cares, right? Well, anyway, Nick Adams had a problem with this because he believes that the company M&Ms and Mars behind it was attacking men through this. Whether he's serious or sarcastic, it's kind of hard to tell, because this guy's like a quote-unquote serious author, and he's like a political commentator, and he's like been on like mainstream cable news shows. And if he is like poking fun here, I don't think he's the one managing it. I don't think he's smart enough to be the one managing it. It must be someone else. But M&M's released a statement in response to Nick Adams, who like went outside Mars headquarters and like stomped on M&M's. Everybody laughed at him. M&M's released this message with basically the message, you win. I'm not shitting you. They announced, okay, Nick Adams, you win. We're taking the women out of the M&Ms. No more women. No more women in M&Ms. No more women. Let's read this message from M&Ms. America, let's talk. In the last year, we've made some changes to our beloved spokes candies. We weren't sure if anyone would even notice, and we definitely didn't think it would break the internet. But now we get it. Even a candy shoes can be polarizing, which was the last things M&M's wanted, since we're all about bringing people together. Therefore, we have decided to take an indefinite pause from the spokes candies. In their place, we are proud to introduce a spokesperson, not a spokes candy, but a human, America can agree on. To the beloved Maya Rudolph. I don't know who Maya Rudolph is. I assume she's a spokesperson or like an employee for M&M's who's like really good at news conferences or whatever. I don't know. We are confident Miss Rudolph will champion the power of fun to create a world where everyone feels they belong. So, because Tucker and Nick Adams, because Tucker was too attracted to the green M&M and was angry that she got rid of her boots. By the way, she got her boots back. I saw in a recent posting she had her boots back. So I guess she's diversified her wardrobe, or she like threw the sneakers out. And because of this recent female campaign, apparently they got so much heat that they dropped it. They're like, actually, not only are we dropping the female M&M's campaign, we're dropping spokes candies altogether. Now, at this point, I got like some questions. I have some suspicions. Now this feels more and more to me like, is this actually just like outrage marketing? Like I said last time, like outrage marketing, people like predict it in a lot of places where it usually isn't. A lot of times companies just mess up and we try to like believe that they're like this big brain, like all-seeing eye that understands all the markets and all the dits and dots and everything. But that's not the case. Like a lot of them are just led by incompetent fools or people who are human beings that make mistakes. And I'm not even saying that this was a mistake, by the way. I have zero opinion really on the female M&Ms or any of that. To me, they're candy. And if they want to help specific women by raising their profile, I guess that's cool. But besides that, like I have zero opinion really on the ratio of female to male M&Ms. I will note, mind you, that with the addition of the one extra female M&M that was added recently, the ratio to male to female M&Ms is still 4-3. We've got Nick Adams complaining about a 4-3 ratio of men in a candy brand when their goal is to advertise to everyone, you know? But anyway, they caved, whether it was outrage marketing, whether it was they were genuinely just angry about anytime they post about M&Ms, it's just conservatives getting angry, like, women in my M&Ms. I want manly, hard, strong M&Ms, not female, fragile, weak, whatever M&Ms. They want the manly, testosterone sweaty M&Ms, not the female fragile flowery lovely M&Ms or whatever, right? Well, Nick Adams decided after this to run a victory lap saying alpha males 1, woke M&M 0, before posting another video where he says not only is this not like enough, that he needs more, and he's issuing formal demands. Here's what he said. M&Ms can't just brush their sexism under the rug and think we'll let them off the hook. 1. Mars must issue a formal apology to men, and only men. And 2. Fair reparations must be paid. Until these demands are met, we will continue our full boycott of M&Ms. Okay, so again, this is what makes me think like this is a character. There's no way. Again, Nick Adams, he's somebody who Trump once said was one of his favorite authors. He's somebody who's written books. He has made quote unquote serious political commentary. It's hard to know where the person begins and the playing it up begins. This could be completely a character or something in between, or it could just be completely him. It's impossible to really know. I know that you hear this and you're like, there's no way. I've met enough crazy people on the internet to tell you there is a way. There is absolutely a way that this guy is real. I would just like to think he isn't. Either way, first let's talk about the first demand. Mars must issue a formal apology to men, and only men, as if men everywhere was miffed by the fact that he added one more woman M&M, making the ratio of M&Ms from male to female 4 to 2 to 4 to 3. That's already I don't know, man. Very interesting. I appreciate his priorities. Second one's the one that really baffles me. Fair reparations must be paid. What's the reparations? And 2, do you know how crazy it would be? Do you know how absolutely hilarious it would be if Nick Adams and men everywhere got reparations for adding another woman M&M character before black people did for slavery? It's sad, tragic, but I would also die laughing about the cruelness of our nation if this was the stuff we prioritized ourselves with, which I guess I somewhat contribute by the fact I'm covering this, but it's funny and therefore I cover it. I guess there's nothing more to say besides let's watch the video, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Adams here.
I love that he can't find a room to record his victory lap in that doesn't have an immense echo. Also, is that picture behind him just a picture of himself? I don't know where he is, but does he have just pictures of himself framed? If it was like an oil painting of him, maybe I'd be a little bit more like, okay, that's kind of cool, right? This is a picture of him, right? That'd be like if I had a picture right here of just me, just smiling and waving, right? But whatever, let's continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Adams here, your favorite Twitter account on the planet. Well, by now I'm sure that you've heard the fantastic news, which is that M&Ms and Mars are taking an indefinite pause on their spokes candies.
Dude, I hope their indefinite pause lasts a month, and the next month they come out and they announce that they're now Fem&Ms and it's all women. It's all women, they're all lesbian, they're all in a polyamorous kind of like polycule together, and they've decided that they're all going to do artificial insemination and use artificial wombs to bring about more M&M babies in the future. No men necessary. They're all man haters, dyed red hair. I hope they go full in, all the way. And when the old characters come in, the old male characters, they only exist to be dominated and fooled by the female M&Ms for their brilliant female superiority. That's what I hope they come back around and just lean into it. This is all a huge bait and switch. That's what I hope.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, you can attribute directly to me. You are welcome. We took a strong stand and we got this as a result.
To be clear, his strong stand was he stood outside of Mars, he threw a pack of M&Ms on the ground, he stomped on the M&Ms and said, M&Ms hate men, and then this was the result, which, I don't know if it was a strong stand, but I guess it was a stand.
But for anybody that is under the illusion that somehow this ends our boycott, or that this egregious sexism displayed by Mars and M&Ms can just be quickly brushed under the carpet has got another thing coming. This
is like Guantanamo too, to be fair. I understand this, right? You know how like Dwight D. Eisenhower, when we like freed the concentration camps and we opened them up and everything, and he was like, oh my god, this is so horrific, we need to take photographs of it. I wonder if Nick Adams, as M&Ms were trying to take it all down, he was like, we need to get screenshots of everything. We cannot let them deny the crimes they've committed. We will host Nuremberg 2, and the Mars CEO will be on the pedestal. They will answer for the crimes against men everywhere.
This boycott remains in place. This boycott will not end until reparations are paid to men everywhere. And these are our demands. Number one, we want an all-male packet of M&Ms. Two.
So his solution is all-male packet. Okay, whatever. So he doesn't want an all-female packet, but he wants an all-male packet. Okay, gotcha.
We want an apology directed specifically to men. Until that time, not one M&M will pass our lips. We are serious about this. We are determined on this. The egregious sexism and outrageous feminism of Mars and M&Ms have no place in modern America, and we are going to make them feel it. Until then...
How does he make them feel it, though? I mean, he might be one of their main consumers, so I don't know. Maybe he does have enough weight. Maybe this really was like, oh shit, oh my god. The entire, like, oh my goodness, all the areas where he resided in, we saw like a 20% reduction in M&M consumption. We need to get him back on. He was actually one of our main buyers in the country. Like, I don't know, like how him, I don't know how this is gonna do the pressure, but okay.
We'll probably just stay with Skittles.
With Skittles? But they're rainbow. That's gay, right? That's even deeper than the M&M. What? Okay. Either way, I have a very hard time believing this guy is serious to any degree. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't really want to believe it, but I guess it is possible. I've met crazier people who've said crazier things who are real. So this is a possibility. I guess we're gonna see is Nick Adams going to end up being like the M&M CEO by the end of this? Is he going to be the one leading Mars into the future with his bright new marketing ideas for the M&M company? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see in the near future. Anyway, man, looks like that Nick Adams has won this round, making him the anti-M&M rebel terrorist that Joe Biden needs to take immediate action. So my main response to this is I think Joe Biden needs to take immediate action. He needs to declare Nick Adams a terrorist. And they need to hunt him down, and they need to drag him in front of the courts of our nation so he can answer for his crimes. Answer for the crimes of what he's done here. My goodness.